workstation.
And then I thought, I didn't even realize that
Lobby
before. I finally got my question.
that's out currently outside of the temporary wall
I should have done
on the
that.
lobby side, where the printer and there's a credenza first cabinet printer on it.
Back up to the conference room wall on the right.
Yeah, as you come in the lobby, teller line, come around that post.
Oh,
On the wall, there's a teller, or talking to Joe today, and we're gonna do that phase 2 of the teller. And we were talking about that particular workstation. You know, I just mentioned that we're gonna have this workstation, it's gonna go over here, this workstation, it's gonna go over between the office and the building. The way the phases are drawn up, that workstation's in phase 1. And Angie noticed that, instead of Joe, I quickly forwarded that and said, well, I don't think any of us really realized that, because Joe wasn't looking at doing that. I think, you know, in phase 1, he looked at, because it's technically got the wall on that one. So I think we're sliding that to phase 2. Yeah. I think that was Joe. Yeah. So that way, they put in a temporary wall, they can do that. Both of those workstations and the telephone house.
I went, over for it.
I don't know if we
My dad's.
missed that, and I certainly didn't catch that. You know, just on that road.
It's good for your family genetics too.
Yeah, my wife's not too excited.
Just started middle school.
She's like, that's gonna be you, 90 years old.
Wow, and then they're done. Till January. Yeah, and then you have the third.
Struggling with this now.
Yeah, they're, we got the fall there. Oh, I thought they'd go back.
Building, and he knows what all's gone on.
Actually, I think it's one of those strong.
Yeah, that one.
Heard a lot of silence when I saw that.
Yeah, they're talking about it. We do.
Well, and I think it could be determined if there's some
Yeah, we could
structural
value
or
on that.
integrity to that wall. Is there, I assume it's a matter of engineering, see if they can engineer it out. Get some kind of.
Support the wall
Right.
without changing the building.
Right.
Could be tricky.
Right.
They end up with a couple of new columns right there higher. That's what we're going for. My apologies.
Well, normally it wouldn't have been a problem, but
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
yeah, it really is.
Strange for me too, because you guys like doing that.
Okay, we have 4 people here, so, we'll call to order the December 18th, 2012 Gardner Planning Commission meeting. Please rise for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
have the roll call now, led by Commissioner Lavella.
Lavella here.
Godwin here.
Roberts here.
Burnett here.
Okay, we have a quorum present, so we can begin the meeting. We do have a consent agenda. Do any commissioners want to remove any item from the consent agenda? No? Okay, then, the consent agenda is therefore approved by consent. We have a new business item, number 1, which is FDP 12-03 for Arvis Bank, which is consider a final development plan for Arvis Bank, a .9 acre commercial development located at the northeast corner of Main Street and Sycamore Street. The application is filed by Nick Hawkins with architectural services provided by BRR Architectural, Inc. Do we have a staff presentation?
Yes, but I'm having trouble getting it up, so just one sec.
Oh, okay. So, we also have new business item number 2, which is FB 1206 Arvis Bank Gardner, which is consider a final plat for Arvis Bank Gardner, .9 acre commercial development located at the northeast corner of Main Street, Sycamore Street. The application is filed by Nick Hawkins with engineering services provided by Renaissance Infrastructure Consulting. And I believe you can do, are you going to do the staff report on both? Or can we do them both together, or?
Yes, I'll go ahead and
Okay.
present for both at the
Okay.
same time, since they're related. Right, the current zoning of the site is CP1, Planned Central Business District. That was approved earlier this year, the ordinance 2402. On the 2010 aerial view of the site, it's a little dark, but you can see that the west part of the lot is currently vacant, with the eastern half developed with the two-story office building. And that vacant portion is where the proposed bank would go. Looking at the final development plan, a couple things I'll run over. They would be adding a new exit for the drive-through onto Sycamore Street, there on the west side of the property. They would use the existing entrance for the existing office building off of Main Street. There would be access easement. They'll have a shared parking arrangement as well as the shared access. There are pedestrian connections, which is important for the Main Street corridor plan. This is in the Midtown District. There was also a connection that was stipulated from the existing office building east to the dance studio, which is not shown on the plan here. But if you look in the upper right-hand corner, there's a small image showing that sidewalk connection, which was a stipulation of the approved preliminary development plan. The sidewalk along Main Street is in poor condition and they need to be rebuilt as part of the construction of the project. The parking counts and the parking setbacks they correspond to what was shown on the approved preliminary plan. Traffic analysis was provided. Today we got the updated traffic analysis, which has been reviewed by our consultant HDR and it appears to be acceptable. For the landscaping, definitely looked at the newly developed portion. I didn't look at the existing office building because that part is already developed and landscaped. So using what would be the new lot line based on the final plat. The plan appears to meet landscaping regulations for the most part. The large existing tree, there's actually 2 existing trees that are quite large. The applicant intends to have those remain and count towards the landscaping. The one at the northwest corner of the site is possibly could need to be removed due to relocation of the pole that's currently in the middle of where the new exit for the drive-through would come out onto Sycamore. Planning staff is recommending that that be moved to the south. electric staff is recommending it go to the north due to the cost savings. Planning staff has countered that the tree has a value that's greater than the cost difference, that would result from moving to the south instead. If the tree was to be removed, it would, because it's counting towards the, street tree requirement, additional trees would have to be planted in its place. The trees on the northern property line, that on the screen it looks kind of black, they're supposed to be just a darker green. Those are evergreen trees that, due to the utilities there, will most likely need to be either relocated or removed. The new landscaping regulations require